Here it's one of my favorite area. It's Chinese elm. Original China, Japan and Korea. A little bit popular in Central Europe, Northern Central Europe. They make a great, beautiful bonsai because of the trunk, the bark and the leaves, which have a very small pattern. In Japan it's very normal to have these, and the trident maple, it's one of the most seen bonsai. They are probably 60-70 years old, all of them. They are imported all from China, and this one from Japan. Different sizes. They are a bit younger, probably 20 years old. This one, if you can see it, same. There are different styles approached here, and also I can show you this specimen, which is over the rock. Beautiful design, very powerful root system over a piece of rock. And the last one, it's the small. This one is very compact. Some of them, as this one, and the small one I showed you before, they are in original Japanese, very expensive, beautiful pots. And with this we finished the elms, and we'll go over the junipers and as Mexican says, yeah. Here a group of beautiful Procombon nana, Japanese juniper, different styles. As you see, this one, it's a slanted, it's about supposed to be 50 years old, 45, something like this. I collected it from a garden. Usually I try to save trees. I'm not out butchering trees. More than half of my trees, they are saved from abandoned trees or destroyed or damaged or whatever. So here we have a slanted style. Here it's on the rock. You see a beautiful anchor on the rock, and here is the rock. See, there it's another semi-cascade. Here it's on the tree had a damage on the scar here, so I continued that damage to look like nature destroyed it and made a slanted. And here we have another overall formal upright tree. And here beautiful white cascade over a rock. They have some brown needles because recently they got most of them a haircut, and cannot look like this one who had earlier the haircut. So in a few weeks everything will be so green all over. And that's about my junipers here. Here it's a famous, very much wanted in any bonsai collection, is the Japanese trident maple. It is recently pruned dramatically, and as you see, full of wire. That's the way how you design and you create different movements, putting the aluminum wire, bending, and then stays like that and fills up with leaves. That happened 2 weeks ago, had almost nothing. As this one, you see, a week ago I gave him a haircut and then pruning, but already you can see all over the new leaves, which probably in 3 weeks will be invaded with a full green foliage. Beautiful trees. This is over the rock. It's so powerful over the rock that the roots, they are biting in the rock. It's a body you cannot separate anymore. They are both from Japan, imported. And probably it has like 25 years and this like 35, más o menos. And the last specimens, last trees I have, we will go over them. A Chinese ficus, imported in the 80s from China, and I bought it from a collectors like early 90s. Reshaped it completely, was neglected, was a huge bush. It's a very beautiful root base. It's a commune ficus, a type of laurel, just with the leaves a little bit smaller. Not too much to say, but speaks by itself. Here we have three types of azaleas. I bought them actually 2 years ago, huge bushes here in San Miguel, and I shaved them. They are in the process of developing a nice bonsai. This is a white one, with a nice base. Actually the front will be this, very powerful. Then this is the other one, and this has incorporated a white azalea. So it's a red azalea, and I got a white one, and I forced them together, and now they blended together very nice in 2 years. It's like one tree. So it's a interesting trick. In the big, huge red flowering, you see one branch of white. Here, a small Fukientis. This one, and this one, there will be the front, beautiful bunjin, a vertical bonsai. And that's about. And now, also, I can show you here some smaller boxwood trees, which they are in process of getting bonsais since I am in San Miguel, 2 years. Okay, with this we are on this side. Okay, it's a type of bicolor ficus. I took cuttings in Florida 6 years ago from a nice one. What I was focused on is to reduce the leaves. As you see, normally the leaves they are like this size, and by pruning the body and the roots, I reduced them to this size, which I think it's a good performance. They are pretty nice, pleasant birthday gift bonsais. And here we have a holly, also collected like 7 years ago. And have some more bougainvillea, and with this I have all the collection showed, from the big ones to small ones. This is a Japanese bougainvillea. As you see, very small leaves, small flowers. And this is a common bougainvillea, which I tried to make a wind-swift design. And that's a common bougainvillea collected in Florida. And that's all.